Lidi, ještě chci udělat tady to. Dáme třeba tady to.
Yeah, a really bad one.
Zdravím vás Umat Games LP. Já už fakt nevím, co mám říkat. Já furt točím v jednom kuse, což vy vůbec nemůžete vědět, ale prostě už se mě chce spát. Teď nevím, na co se to...
I was burnt alive.
Nevím, na co se ptala, o čem se nám zdálo, nevím teďka fakt vůbec, takže...
Actually, it reminds me of something that happened the other day.
Other day.
There's this woman on the emergency unit, and she really wanted to smoke, you know? But they wouldn't let her, of course. She wasn't well at all, not just injured, but not right in the head. She was on 10 litres of oxygen through the face mask. She had to stay in bed, she was told. But she wouldn't listen, of course, and as soon as they'd left, she lit up a fag. The whole room went up in flames, and so did she.
Tak možná ona teďka asi bude vidět, jak ty nevinní lidé umírají, nebo...
That's just me and my big gob. Typical.
Já jinak nevím, jak si to mám jakože vysvětlit, takže jako to, co se asi stane... To, co se asi stane teda nám, tak se stává i těm jiným.
I took some pills.
Ano.
And I fell asleep in the chair.
Jo, takže to je to intro.
How the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm. And then
all of a sudden I was filled up. Já dám tady to, nemusí vědět všechno.
I woke up here and I saw you. Can you now tell me who found me and what happened?
No, co se stalo?
Your body went into a coma.
No.
You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Your daughter, of course.
Máme
she
dceru.
called an ambulance. If it wasn't for her, you'd sure be dead now, Susan.
My daughter?
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden? Susan?
Pověz.
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help.
Hele, tady ta hra začíná se fakt dobře zamotávat.
Sorry.
To by mě zajímalo,
How long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back.
Já nevím, co mělo znamenat tamto, jak jsme byli s tamtou babkou, jako to se jí zdálo, nebo?
As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward. I call it Die Ward, because all the patients who come here want to die. It's a suicide watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow.
Dobrý, no.
Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of psychiatry in this hospital. You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and he's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying? He will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
Ne, nikomu nevěřím. Tell me more. Did you see this daughter from... Oh, tired. Adam, tady toho ještě.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X.
Xavier.
He comes on the ward often. usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him, but you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this,
sorry.
you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you, but Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt. Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl.
Stupid girl.
Well, she left.
Sorry, že
And I
nic
never saw her
nemluvím,
again.
ale já prostě
Now why
se v
do
tom
you think
snažím
that
nějak
is?
vyznat a
Dr.
chci vám
X
nechat
got her
tady ten
knocked up.
dubbing a
They
navíc
covered
nevím,
it
co
up
mám
and
říkat.
quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now.
Teda tak tady to si musím teda uložit, protože tady to poslouchat ještě jednou, to teda ne. A když ono se to asi možná dá přeskočit, ale nevím.
One thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay? He's got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
He smells funny. I don't know.
Ježíš, to jsem zase dala
Maybe it's
téma,
just
pane
bad
bože.
aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Já nevěřím ani tady té babce. I když
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
ale
Now that I think
přijde mi
about
taková v
it,
pohodě tady to
there's something
zrovna.
else too.
Ta
I'll
Líza,
tell you
myslím,
this,
že
Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean? Things I wouldn't tell my mother about.
Tak
And
už
we haven't even
dokecej,
started those
holka.
sessions yet.
Tudu.
So be prepared for that.
Super.
Sure. But it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills.
Hele, dáme už tady to, let me
I'm
sleep now.
tired. Let me sleep now.
Fine. I'll see you again.
Všechno víme. Všechno jsme
Be
zjistili.
careful who you trust here,
Akorát
Susan.
ještě to s
They
tou,
will be
co s tou
watching you.
holkou jsem si mohla
How do
teda
I know
dát.
you're not one of them?
One of them?
You don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll see you tonight.
Hmm.
Remember what I said.
Ježíš, já si to nečetla. Nevadí.
Dreams are just dreams. But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up. Right?
Co to bylo? Tam někdo přijde, ne? Tak to je on, ten psycholog, ne? Tady to. Asi.
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood. I want you to be as honest as possible. It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem.
Tak to je on, no.
Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan.
1, 2, B. No nic, hele, já se to tady uložím. 1, 2, B, ty debil. Save. Takže, mat 3. Save. Tak jsme si to uložili. Ještě teda s ním promluvíme. Ready to talk. Wants to talk. Ready.
This isn't all about whether you're nuts or not, like we said before. It's about finding what has caused how you're feeling now and creating a working solution.
Tak
In
tady ty
order to
kecací
achieve
ty
that,
části
I
mi teda
need
moc
to get to
neberou.
know you
Sice
better.
jako je to dobrý pro ten
Can we
příběh,
talk
ale
about
jako
your childhood
přijde mi to
first?
strašně nudný.
Your parents. When you're a child, your life revolves around them. What was your father like? Did you have a good relationship with him?
Co já vím? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a great dad.
Ježišmarja.
I have very fond memories of my father. He was always there for me, no matter what I did. He never got angry or upset. I suppose I never really gave him any reasons to be. I was a good child.
Určitě.
Not perfect, but then again, no one's perfect. Whatever made me try to kill myself, it definitely has nothing to do with him.
Where is he now?
He died 6 years ago. Cancer.
Rakovina je svině.
Do you miss him?
Of course I miss him. How can you even ask me that?
It's my job to ask these questions, Susan. Let's talk about your mother now. What was she like? Would you care to tell me about her?
Jo.
I can't complain. My mum was great.
Prostě všichni byli úplně v pohodě. Pane bože. Děvčica.
She brought me up well. Me and her, we were like best friends, like soulmates. We did everything together. She passed away 7 years ago. When Dad first got diagnosed with cancer, it was too much for her. He kept pretending he was fine, but she
Úplně
just couldn't
úžasná
take it.
rodinka, ale
Her heart
zůstala sama,
gave
to je
up.
prostě, to je-
She died quickly.
Je,
My
no,
father
tak jsem
kept fighting it. Another 8 months of illness and intensive chemo finally beat him, though. He thought he was unbeatable, but he wasn't.
Okay, I'm beginning to get a better picture. That's enough about your parents for now. Let's take 2 minutes and we will talk about something else.
Konec. Dobrý. Takže jsme se konečně zvedli z postele. A něco máme v
I
inventáři.
need to get out of this place. I hate hospitals. Besides, I really want to go home and forget all about this.
Tak, co to máme? Hand. Jo, band. Ale máme v obě dvě ruce, což je dobrý, což je hodně dobrý. A tady ten part bude trošičku kratší, protože předtím jsem hodně teda přetahovala. Takže já se tady s vámi loučím a loučí se s vámi Omad Games LP a u dalšího partu čus.